Our friends, what is going on? So, you watched my last video on the top 10 mistakes beginner overlanders make, and a bunch of you hit me up asking all sorts of questions, and some of them were actually pretty close to the same. How much do I need to spend to get started? Well, the short answer, way less than you think. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to build a complete overlanding starter kit on Amazon for under 600 bucks. Every single item, every item except one I'm going to show you today is on Amazon. Now, I'm going to walk you through each one. I'm going to add it to my cart. And at the end, we're going to see what this total comes out to. All the links, incidentally, will be down below the description. No $80,000 rig required, no $100,000 in gear. You use the vehicle you already have and build from there. Now, if you're on a budget, well, start with gear like this. Get out there, build some time on the trail, get a feel for what you actually use and what really matters to you. Then upgrade from there. You will make way smarter purchases when you know what you need from experience instead of guessing from your couch. Now, before we start shopping, I need to say something. The overland industry wants you to believe that you need a fully built out rig before you even hit your first trip. That's not true. If you have a vehicle that runs, little clearance would be nice. You have an overlanding vehicle, a stock Tacoma, a Subaru Outback, a Jeep Cherokee with 200,000 miles on it. It doesn't matter. Start with what you have. All right, let's build this cart. Now, I broke this into 5 categories. Each one covers something that you'll need on your first few trips. Kicking things off with category 1, this is going to be recovery gear. Now, this is the most important category because getting stuck is not a matter of if, might, or maybe. It's a matter of when. First up, we're going to go with the all-top heavy-duty recovery kit. Now, this one comes with a 3-inch by 20-foot kinetic recovery strap, rated for 35,000 pounds, and 2 3/4-inch D-ring shackles in the box. $55.99. Now, let's be clear here. A recovery strap is not the same as a tow strap. A kinetic recovery strap stretches under load, and then it uses stored energy to pull you free. A tow strap, on the other hand, well, will snap or jolt both vehicles. It's a big difference. Next, let's shift over to Rhino USA Tire Repair Kit. Now, this is a complete kit with 86 pieces, repair plugs, strings, lubricants, insert tool, probe tool, pliers, utility knife. You get up to 60 repairs out of this one kit. $29.98. One of the most valuable tools in a off-road overlanding kit, whatever you want to call it, is going to be a trusty compressor to be able to air down your tires. And we're going to go with the Viair 88P portable air compressor. This one connects directly to your battery with alligator clips and has a 26-foot reach between the power cord and the air hose. It fills a tire from 20 to 30 psi in under 50 seconds. It even has a LED work light built into this. $89.92. Not cheap, but this is one of those items you don't want to go bargain bin on. You need this to be able to air your tires back up after hitting the trails. Airing down improves traction by about 40% or so. And this compressor handles the air up when you're heading back home. Running total about $176. Let's move on. All right, category number 2, navigation. Your phone is your GPS. Download Gaia GPS or Onyx Off-Road. Gaia runs $60 or $90 per year, depending upon the tier. Onyx is $35 or $100. Now, for this build, I'm going to go with Gaia simply because it's what I personally use, but we'll go with the inexpensive one, $60 per year. Now, I'm going to put links down below in the description down below to both these companies right here. This is the only products that you're not going to find on Amazon. Now, for a phone mount, Van Mass military grade mount has the strongest suction and clip combo that I have found. It works on dashboard, windshield, or your vent. This is $26. The biggest thing here is download your maps before you leave cell service. Offline maps are going to be your lifeline. Now we're sitting at a running total about $262. Now we're going to move on to category number 3, shelter and sleep. Now, you don't need a $3,000 rooftop tent for your first trip. The Force AT Two-person camping tent is $70, waterproof, 3-season rated, and sets up in minutes. Now for a sleeping bag, Amazon Basic, 20-degree mummy bag, $48.74. It will keep you warm on the cooler nights and packs down into its included little stuff sack. All right, I don't know about you, I don't want to sleep on the ground, and I'm going to expect you're the same. So we want to pick up a sleeping pad. Now the PowerLex Ultra Light sleeping pad is $29.99. This is going to inflate in minutes with a few breaths, packs down smaller than a water bottle, or about the size of a water bottle. You get the point. Now, obviously, if you already own camping gear, skip this category and put the money elsewhere. But where we're at right now with this list, running total around $411. Let's shift over to category number 4, water and food. The Coleman 5-gallon water carrier is $17.75. It's simple with a built-in spigot and folds flat when empty. 1 gallon per person per day is the rule. Now, the Gas One high-pressure single propane burner is $29.99. This is a solid burner with a heat shield and guard. One burner is all you need. All right, for cookware, the Malamute Camping Cookware Mess Kit comes with a pot, pan, bowls, utensils, and a storage bag. Everything that you need, $17.99. All right, friend, the running total is now about $477. We're still underneath that $500, but we have one more category, and that is category 5, safety and first aid. You got to have a good first aid kit. We're going to go with Survive Wear Small. It's a first aid kit. It's $49.99, over 100 items, organized in labeled pouches. It includes zip stitch wound closure strips, purpose-built for outdoor use. I'm not going to even try to enunciate the name of this company, whatever. It's a rechargeable headlamp, 2-pack, $13.99. USB rechargeable, 8 modes, and you get a backup in case the first one fails. For the price, you can't go wrong with this one. Now, as we start closing out this list, you got to have a ferro rod starter kit. This one's $10.99. And if I might suggest, download the What's 3 Words app for free. It gives you emergency services your exact location, even in areas with no address. Now, for your vehicle, well, a first alert fire extinguisher, it's $26.23. Mounts underneath your seat or out of the way wherever you want it, and it's a cheap insurance. All right, now the moment of truth. Let's see what we got. As I'm recording this, I realize I did my math incorrectly here, because right now we're at $550.77. Earlier on, I said I was going to go with the Gaia plan for $60. Well, if we do that, we're going to be over $600. So I'm going to backtrack, and I'm going to say I'm going to go with the Onyx plan for $35. Then I'm going to be at $585.77 underneath the $600. Now, here's the thing. These were quick picks of items with pretty good reviews. I didn't spend a whole lot of time bargain hunting. I'm confident if I spent more time comparing options and watching for deals, I could get this list well under $500. But even at the $585 and change here, that is everything that you need for your first overlanding trip. You will learn more in 1 weekend on the trail than you will 6 months watching YouTube videos, including mine. And after that first trip, you will know exactly what to upgrade and what works just fine. Now, your second round of purchases will be way smarter because they are based on real experiences for you. All right, friends, and that's going to be it. Every product that I showed today is linked down in the description below. Now, if this video helped you, well, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button so we get to see more of each other in the future. I have tons of video coming around the corner, and I'm building this channel for people who want to be able to get out there without going broke in the process. In overlanding, things add up quick. Anyway, drop a comment down below and tell me, what was your first overlanding trip that you're planning? And for you salty veterans out there, if you happen to be watching this, why don't you share in the comments What was your first trip like? I want to hear more about it. And if you missed my last video on the top 10 mistakes that beginners make, go watch that next. And I will put that someplace on the screen or down below as well. And with that said, friends, hey, I'm going to be shutting off the cameras and I will see you in the next video.